What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua, and Alexander Usyk. Get this. Anthony Joshua set for a major setback over the venue for Alexander Usyk rematch. The date and venue for Anthony Joshua's summer rematch with Alexander Usyk is set to be confirmed in the next fortnight, and the former champion is likely to be disappointed, according to Eddie Hearn. Anthony Joshua is unlikely to have home advantage for his world heavyweight rematch with Alexander Usyk this summer. Joshua's promoter, Eddie Hearn, wants to stage the rematch back at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium because he feels fighting in London will boost his chances of winning the belts back. But Saudi Arabia has made a site offer which could generate twice as much money for fighting Usyk. And Hearn says Usyk would prefer to go abroad. Okay. Let me counterpunch. First off, I don't believe any of that. Maybe I don't believe any of that for two reasons. For one, if the money's right, Eddie Hearn will be there every night. Okay? Because if it's 100 million pounds that Anthony Joshua can make profiting this fight, I don't see why he has a problem with that. And on top of that, it doesn't matter where the hell he's at, obviously. Whether he's in the UK or wherever, that won't matter about home team advantage because he was beaten at home. Alexander Usyk came to London and beat Anthony Joshua. Okay? He beat him in a 12th round unanimous decision at home. So why would Anthony Joshua be upset or bothered by that? The only reason I would see him upset is because the date's been pushed back, and that pushes back time, and that causes people to throw people's schedule off, and you keep pushing things, and people get antsy, and like the preparation, you probably have to stop camp or whatever. Knowing Anthony Joshua, more than likely he will train through that time, and that may give him more time. So that may not even be the case. But saying that, Anthony Joshua will be upset about this or he won't be happy, I think that's all propaganda. I think that's all BS, because remember, if anything, Saudi Arabia is a good omen for Anthony Joshua because that's when he got the belts back once again, or the first time, should I say, against Andy Ruiz. And he made $85 million. More money than he's ever made in one night, being the challenger. So do I think Saudi Arabia is a place of disappointment for Anthony Joshua? Hades, no. Absolutely not. Because Anthony Joshua is a guy that, as long as I feel, this is my opinion, as long as he knows who he's fighting, he can focus on that one person. I don't think that he can focus on 2 or 3 fighters at one time. That's why I would prefer him to use the Floyd Money Mayweather route by not even speaking of other fighters like Fury, like Wilder, like all these other fighters that he possibly could fight, because there's a fighter in front of him that he needs 100% focus on, and 100% focus on only, not other fighters. He's not fighting Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has his own war to be held in a couple weeks against Dillian White. Not Joe Joyce. Okay, so that's one thing that I scratch my head about when referring to Anthony Joshua, because I'm like, okay, I haven't heard him talk about Joyce lately. But if you do hear anything from Anthony Joshua about Joe Joyce, I would say that's a waste of time, energy, and focus, because he needs to be worried about the guy that beat him the last time, okay, that gave him his second L. And his name is Alexander Usyk. So him saying that, it's a major setback and this, that, and the other, no. He knew that anyway. And you should expect that coming from a guy that had those, or coming from those type of circumstances. What would you expect? You want to rush a guy out there that's been seen and visioned God knows what in a war of those circumstances, and you just want to push him into a fight knowing that he's not ready just because you expect to fight at a certain time? No. You expect him to ask for more time. So I don't see how this is a major setback, and looking at this article, it just makes me think, okay, this article is 100% BS to me. And I had to counterpunch it because it's like, okay, oh well, Joshua's in trouble because he's not likely. He's going to make more money than he's ever made in his life, and he's not in London. And okay, what is this? Really? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this article. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.